Alright, hello and welcome back. For some reason the CEO's letter came back. I don't want that there. But basically I've laid out a couple more construction projects. This is going to be our minimum security area. The first two minimum security wards we're going to build. They should be able to hold 15 guys. We're going to build a shower area and a toilet. And I guess we'll probably have to build a few extra facilities for those guys too. But we'll just start off with that. We're going to build this one here first. Start getting ready for the arrival of these guys in a little bit. And let's go ahead and figure out our utilities while we're at it. We're going to need to run a little bit of water. Like, I'll probably just run it to there for the showers. I need to run it a little further than that, don't I? Run it to there. We'll just split off the power main right there, and that will be good for now. And that's getting a little worrying how high that's getting, so I'm going to buy another capacitor just so we have a little bit more, because we're going to be adding more lights and doodads up here. For some reason they did, I guess it's easier for them to start with the pipes and stuff first. It kind of makes some sense that they did some of that, I guess. Whatever. Let us, while they're doing that, we're going to need a jail door for this. And we also need to put in some fences so people don't just immediately run when they come out here. This fence here is just really meant to be temporary. We'll add a better way eventually, but all that will work for now. Get ready to cancel the lights when they're ready up here. If they get ready. Come on, guys. They don't always choose like the most logical order to do things. It really is a little irritating. If you give them too much work to do at once, they seem to kind of lose it. Alright, so they're done with that. Let's cancel all that. Now, my idea with my minimum security stuff is pretty much kind of how they're set up in real life. Well, at least how I understand. I don't really know that much about prisons, I guess. But at least how I understand their setup, which is basically it's a lot of beds in one room, because you're not so worried about these guys doing too terrible of stuff. I mean, they're not good guys, but they can be trusted at least a little bit. So let's put like lights like that. That ought to work. Now, there are these power switches, which I don't know if I need those for anything really or not. I guess it'd be good to be able to turn out the lights, but it doesn't really seem strictly necessary. I'm going to put a couple more lights out here so we can see a little better on the outside here. It's like, I don't know. How many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll call that good. And we are going to need a door right about here. I'm going to put one of the large cell block doors in, since it's kind of a bigger area that we're dealing with. Did they get all that fencing done? Yes, they did. Good. Good, good, good. And what is happening now? Why are you guys all just kind of chilling? What are you doing with that door over there, man? That's not blocked. You guys can do it. You stupid idiots. What if I install another cable there? Will that get somebody kind of motivated to get up there and do that? And that light is not installed either. Oh, they're waiting on the door, I think. Although they could just walk around, but they're idiots. Right now, does this stuff down here have power? That one. Yeah, it looks like everything should have power that I want to have power up there. That ought to work just fine. Okay, I think that guy's actually going to get that done up there. Cool beans, man. Don't know why you guys aren't able to put this light in. Somebody will do it eventually, I suppose. Those workers are not the most reliable folk. Alright, now that we got this basically... Oh, somebody's still got to build this wall here, too. I was going to say, now that we got this basically done, we can start installing some of the fixtures and get this actually set up. There's really no need to pause this while I'm doing this, I suppose. Let us do, like, just a hell of a lot of shower heads, I guess, pretty much. And then we'll put a drain right at... Where's the drain at? Right there. And then we need toilets as well. Four toilets for 15 guys. That ought to work. They can share. This ain't no luxury hotel. Why have you guys still not got that light done? What the heck is going on with you people? Alright, we gotta figure out the water. I don't really know if it's necessary to run this much pipe, but I'm going to. And we're gonna have to run pipes out to there too. I could have just run that one pipe down that way. In fact, let's fix that so that it actually is like that. We don't need these pipes in the middle here either. Save a little bit on pipe. So this cell block here ought to be ready well before anybody shows up. Now let's go ahead and delineate some stuff. This is a shower. And we need to get the cell part going here. Which means we need... They need toilets in there too, so hold on a second. That means we have to do this in like a funky sort of way. Is that going to overwrite the shower? Oh, you bet you it is. There we go. So that should count as being all a thing now. So let's start figuring out our bed situation. I'm going to start from the back wall. Do one. Should I leave space? I'm going to leave spaces just for like looks more than anything. So we got our 5. Yeah, that ought to work. And we only have, what, 8 prisoners showing up, so I'm just going to put in 8 beds for now. When we need to expand it further, we'll buy more beds. There's no sense spending the money right now. Well, what the hell, we have the money now, actually. It'd be good to just get this cell block completely done. I've never built a cell block like this, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Seems to me that it should. I guess we'll know as soon as they get a bed placed. And once the guys show up, we'll really know. So that means we'll be able to get rid of this shower area and expand the kitchen at some point in the future. Because the idea is this is going to be the main commissary / canteen, whatever they want to call it in this game, for all the low security guys in the intake area. We'll build separate cell block buildings for the higher security prisoners. Now, we have other grants available, I think. Administrative Center, let's go ahead and do that one. It's kind of... I wish there were more different thingies available right now, but there really aren't. Yeah, it only says I have room for 1 prisoner. Huh. That's odd. So I guess this cell design is not going to quite work. Might have to rethink it. I was kind of hoping that would. I mean, real prisons, like low security prisons, do have cell blocks that are designed like this. So we might have to restructure this entire thing. Well, the prisoners are not going to be here for a couple more hours, so let's figure this out. I'm going to take a minute to look at this and figure out what we can do, because obviously It's going to be a little bit of back to the drawing board here. Alright, well I ordered my dudes to dismantle everything there, and what we're going to actually do is just undesignate all this stuff. That way prisoners won't move in while they're working on this, because that would be unfortunate. So they're going to just tear the place apart. We can restructure. It's kind of better in a way anyway, because maybe I'll build 4 of these buildings with a central core that has like all the facilities that they need, like you know, a separate bathroom and stuff. That might be a good way to go. But then there's going to be like 60 guys potentially all using the same stuff. I got to think about that. But just going to let these guys do their dismantling, and then we'll be back. The prisoners can chill in the holding cell for a while, I guess. They'll be fine. Oh yeah, and I did have a suggestion. Why did this wall get deleted? Let's go ahead and fix that wall real quick. That's just annoying. I did have a suggestion that was a very good one. I always forget to put in trash bins, so I'm going to put in a couple trash bins down here so that they actually have a place to put the trash. And I believe that actually helps cut down on the amount of weapons and stuff that end up in your prison if stuff's properly disposed of. Alright, so the guys have completed their disassembly of everything. I am going to pause for a moment because we do have prisoners arriving and I want to be able to take a moment and actually control that. So let's just double check our requirements for the room here. I believe cells 3x2. Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do then is let's plan this out. We're going to do... Let's just do the cells pretty much like that. I think that's not 3 though. We need to do like that. So I think I still want to have each of these blocks hold 15 prisoners. So that means we need 3 rows of 5 still. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is 5. We also still want to have shower facilities and stuff available. So let's say that that's the edge of that particular wall. Actually, let's figure this part out first then. So this one's going to be... Let's just do 10 prisoners maybe. I don't know. 10 seems like just not very many for a cell block though. I wish you could do double floored stuff. That would make more sense to me. I mean, that will still technically work if I expand the wall over... Hold on. A window popped up there I had to deal with. Let's see here. Yeah, so we'll need to expand this wall out at least to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can at least do a dozen guys on a particular ward. That would make some sense. Yeah, so we'll build out to there because we need to change our foundations around a little bit here. We'll just go like that, and from over here I think it will let me do it, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's let that do its thing here real quick. And I'm also gonna knock out all those parts. See how this turns out. Our prisoners are gonna be here before this is done, but that shouldn't be a problem. And we have all this stuff in storage, the beds and stuff, so it won't take very long or very much money to actually do this once we get everything going here. Of course, I want to move this door. No, actually, the door's fine because it's still going to be centered. No, it's not centered. It's in the wrong place. Dismantle the door. We're going to take out this wall back. Well, the wall, I think that wall will automatically be taken out. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Cool. We're going to replace the wall that this guy is dealing with. What is going on? Cancel that. I did not want that. What is going on here? We need to take out the fence that's there, I suppose, first. Place that and demolish that. Somebody on this? Yeah, somebody's on this. Okay, cool beans. That is all looking pretty fantastic. Let's delete some of this planning stuff up here because it looks kind of crazy and is confusing to me. Actually, let's just delete all the planning because we can just go do this for real now. And I'm going to pause again just so that I can get this set up. Of course, we didn't buy cell doors yet. Those are actually fairly expensive. There's a train outside being like extremely loud. I don't know if that's going to show up in the recording or not. Alright, objects. Let's get... Each cell gets its own little light right here in the corner, I suppose. Actually, that's probably where I'm going to want to put the toilet. Let's think about this. The bed's going to go there. Toilet will go there. So let's put the light here in each cell. Not that I suppose it really matters, but it matters to me. For whatever reason. Okay, our prisoners have showed up at this point, haven't they? Is that the truck? Yeah, that's the truck dropping them off. Alright, so that means the doors are all going to get locked now, which makes construction a little bit more annoying because now guards are going to have to be around to do this. We can actually just lock the door open for now, since nobody's contained in here. We're going to have to run power lines, it looks like. What is going on with that? Let's run... I just run like one electrical cable up. It's probably enough, because it's just that little corner down there that doesn't have power. Alright, that seems like a pretty reasonable start to a cell block, I suppose. Then we'll just have to build a duplicate of it right over here. I'm a little disappointed the big room didn't work out. I thought that would, but whatever. Damn you, autosave. Let's get our jail doors set up. And we'll just lock most of those open while we're doing work too, because it really doesn't matter. Who have we got for prisoners? What crop have we got here? Prisoners. Yeah, they are not the best looking lot. So we can't really learn anything about their motivations and stuff right now, but we can see stuff about what they were actually convicted of. No family. That's kind of sad for him. Very sad. But yeah, they every one of them has their own little list of stuff. Family members and stuff. We will want to build a visitor center eventually, because that ends up being a problem at some point too. So we're just gonna lock whatever doors have actually been installed open so that they can deliver the rest of the stuff. I wish I could. Can I batch do these? I don't think I can. That's unfortunate. I think I canceled one of the door installations actually by mistake there too, which is also unfortunate. Maybe I just never clicked it? What's going on with that? No, it's already installed. It's just hidden in the wall. Yeah, there's a door everywhere. Alright, cool beans. So the cooks are cooking. That's good. Let's go ahead and get our objects out here again and get our beds replaced. So we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of annoying. The same button that you use, which is the middle mouse button to move the camera around, also rotates stuff, which I am not a big fan of actually. So everybody gets their own toilet. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Now we're going to plumbing to everything. Bunch of spoiled guys here. Spoiled jerks. Which probably means I need to run bigger pipes in here too. I'm not sure these little pipes are good enough for all this water pressure we're going to need, so I'm just going to run some of the big pipes up. Hopefully they'll be able to get all that handled. So we have another group of 8 arriving. We're going to have... yeah, we're going to not quite have enough room for everybody by then, I don't think. But that's alright. They seem pretty fine just staying down here. Should really build like a secondary door here so it would be harder for them to bum rush the main door. Well, they all look like they're having a good time sitting and stuff. Oh yeah, we have a schedule for them as well. We can't change anything in the regime until we get a warden hired on anyway. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. Now that we have this part of the design finalized too, I'm gonna be nice and we're gonna put some windows in, just cause I care. Everybody gets a window, except for there. I don't want a window there. Windows are important. I don't know that they really are, but I like to have windows. Makes the place a lot less dreadful. I mean, it is a prison. It's going to have a certain amount of dreadfulness to it, probably no matter what you do anyway, but... so this cell is ready to go. We can close that door, put it back on normal. And that cell looks done too. Oh, do not dismantle that. Why would I click on that? Just used to dismantling stuff. No, do not dismantle. What? Cancel the dismantle. How do I cancel? It won't let me cancel the dismantle. I can't cancel the dismantle. Why can't I cancel it? Well, I guess we'll be reinstalling that door since it won't let me cancel that for some stupid reason. That's annoying that happened. It's not that annoying because it's just a matter, it just wastes my workers' time a little bit because we're going to have the door again, but... wait, did it just not let me place that? No, it let me queue the job up. Okay. I'm okay with that then. Let's go ahead and put it back on normal operation. Try to get these cells ready. We can start classifying some of these as being cells actually at this point then. Nobody's fixed that wall yet. That's a little worrying. What is going on down there? Alright, so they're starting to move some of the guys into their cells. Nice. We're on, like, unassigned time right now, apparently. Man, these guys are taking forever to get their crap done here. I wish they'd stop storing stuff in all the cells here, too. What the hell was that noise? I think that noise means some sort of trouble is afoot. I don't really know. They beat him down for some reason. He injured staff, apparently. I didn't even see that happen. What the hell happened there, man? We don't have any solitary for anybody. Okay, let's not actually place that yet, because that cell's not ready. Man, they're taking forever to get some of this stuff done here. Why are there 2 prisoners in this one cell? What are you guys doing down here? I have no idea what they're doing. They're being dumb is what they're doing. I don't really know if I have to assign the cells like individually. What would happen if I just did a bunch at once, but I don't really want to find out, so we'll just do it that way. I don't get that. Where's a guard? They're still moving people. When he moves one of these people, I'm going to see if we can move this guy. Where does he think he's going? Oh, it's time for food. Alright, well these 2 cells are ready to go as well, so let's assign them as cells. And we have our first functioning cell block. Yay! Why did that door just open itself again? You're not supposed to. I guess because the prisoners are, the guards are probably calling ahead to get that done. So we can put this door back on normal operation as well as this one. Because workers shouldn't really need to be over here for the next little bit. We need a medical area to deal with that guy. And he does not have any way to go to solitary confinement. So he's going to be an unhappy prisoner for just a little bit until we get the administration stuff done. And all that. So we're going to let this be like this. I don't want to mess with that too much. Where could we build an administrative building? Probably just out here next to this stuff, I guess. Or maybe down here. Doesn't have to be big to start with. We can add on to it. I think we'll build it. This is going to be where all the support stuff kind of is, I think. So what do we need for offices? Let's check that first. Because I know we need an office to hire a warden. And it looks like an office needs 4x4. So let's think this through real quick. We need a little space there. So come on. So is that 4x4? That is 4x4. Then we'll leave a hallway. We'll have another 4x4. And then these 2 don't really need hallways. So that's probably enough offices, I would imagine. Actually, let's scooch everything just one more so I can have a little bit. I don't know why I like to build them this way, but I want to have a little bit more of a hallway than that. Hallways are important to me. I really can't say why. And then this could be like the warden's office, I guess, because it's a little bigger. That's how it's going to end up. And then we scooch across here. And that ought to work pretty well for an office block, I suppose. Yeah, that suits me just fine. So let's go ahead and get that foundation laid out. And we shall also place a staff-only door here. And we seem to be doing fine with the number of guards we have for now. The prison's still pretty small, so it does get to be a problem later when you have a lot of prisoners moving around to different places all the time. So probably the next group of prisoners we get, I'll probably hire 2 more guards. Maybe I'll keep it to a ratio of roughly like 2 to 8. 2 guards for every 8 prisoners or something like that for now at least. Kind of scales well though. Like once you get more prisoners, you need fewer guards and so forth, it seems like. I guess it depends on how densely you design things. I'm just going to keep on extending this fence northward as we go too. And that's going to be done in a second. Get ready to pause so I can cancel the light installations, because, like I said, I like to place them myself, so I always just cancel them as soon as they populate. Which should be in a second. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a minute to realize that you've done stuff. So now we can get our wall set up internally. Don't need that. I said we don't need... Oh, that's a planning thing. That's why that's still there. That's why that's still there. That's why the other one's still down there, too. I just realized that. I guess I got rid of that one. Alright, so we got all that set up. Let's go ahead and... What are we doing? We're getting doors. And since we're behind the safety of everything here, we don't need fancy doors. We can just do regular old-fashioned doors there. And let's get the warden's office populated with stuff. He's got his chair. He's got his desk, which I think I put backwards. It doesn't really matter, but like I said, I like it to be the right way. And then every office needs a filing cabinet as well. So we'll put that there. And do they have power in here? Probably not, so let's just run a conduit straight up there to keep the theme going. They don't need anything else besides that. We'll install the lights in a... Well, we'll just install the lights in the hallway in the warden's office here at first. So let's put one, like, right there, one right there, and one right there. And the warden can have... He can have 2 lights because he's a big shot, and he's going to get some of these large windows as well. And what if we do one there, and one there? Alrighty, so everybody seems to be eating pretty successfully down here. Looks like everything is going fairly well. There's no guards over here. I guess we don't really need them. I could put a metal detector in here, I guess. That would probably be a wise thing to do to see if anybody gets anything out of here. That needs a big power line, I know. And so let's run one from there down, I suppose. Alright, so it is yard time now. They're going to go use this yard down here. Because they do not have their own yard up here yet. I don't even know if they'll use, like, correct yards or anything like that. I don't really know how that works. It'd be kind of nice if we could designate certain prisoners to certain cell blocks and they would just stay there. But I don't really think it works that way exactly. Alright, and what are you guys talking about? Things being blocked. Why are things blocked? Did you guys not get the door in? The door did not break down the wall? Is that what happened? Why would... What is going on here? Yeah, I guess the door didn't take down the wall. That's odd. That one did it too. Whatever, man. It all works out in the end, I suppose. How are things going down at yard? They look like they're going fine. Is that one prisoner still in a cell? I want to send a guard over to check. I think he is. I think he's going to stay there until he actually gets transferred to a solitary cell. Which is too bad for him. Yeah, he is still there. He is definitely still there. Alright, is anybody going to install this frickin' desk? What is the deal, man? Fine, whatever. I don't know why it's being, like, difficult like that. Why would you not be able to reach that? There you go, you can reach it now. The pathfinding is dumb sometimes. Are you still really not going to do it? Oh my lord, people. Just frickin' do your jobs. That's all I ask. Alright, I guess they bought another desk? No, yeah, they bought another desk. Instead of moving the one that we already had. Whatever. I should really just build like a temporary solitary cell so we could get that guy back on his routine. We'll just plop one down here for now. It really doesn't matter. We'll demolish it later and put in a better one. I'm going to build like a little solitary block as well, but that'll do. Alright, so we still have about 15 hours until the next group of dudes shows up. That's pretty good. Let's get the solitary cell designated here. And did they finish the office? They sure as heck did. So let's hire us a warden. Yay! Why has it not been finished as an office? Because I haven't assigned it as an office. And they tore down his door again. Alright, fancy office for the warden. Sweet. So now we should be able to get some research done now that we have a warden. Now I think probably the best way to go with this is going to probably do... probably go with health because we need the medical stuff pretty badly. I know they want me to hire an accountant as well, so I should probably do that too when I can. But I think there's actually a separate grant for medical stuff too, isn't there? Yeah, so we'll buy that as well. Since we're going to be doing most of that stuff anywho. Alright, so everybody's going back to the block. We can actually... Why are we on lockdown? I didn't tell you guys to lock down. What are you guys doing? I really would like you to not, like, decide stuff like that. That gets people grumpy. So now we can look at the regime, actually. We have medium everything. We're getting... 90. It's costing us 96 bucks. They're going to get free time in a minute here. You can't really see the rest of our stuff yet. So we're going to be short on cells again here in a little bit, but I think it'll be alright because we got the other guys. I mean, we'll have enough room for 4 more prisoners, and the other guys can just chill in there. I think they'll be fine for a little bit until we get more money coming in. Because we're kind of running low on grants. There's only these 2 grants and then what, like 1 more, I think. For, what was it, for cell block A? Yeah, so we need to get that up and running at some point too. We're actually pretty close probably as it is, aren't we? Oh, we'll go ahead and take that as well. Because how many of the things have we met for cell block A? Yeah, we just need to raise our prisoner capacity if we met that one, so not bad. So I think I'm going to end it here for today. When we come back, hopefully I'm going to come back when the research is done on this health thing. We'll start getting started on a medical ward. Try to get these things banged out and probably bang out another cell block as well. I'm kind of happy with that. Maybe I should extend it further back and have it be more than just that number of prisoners. I'm going to have to give that some thought. Yeah, more than 12 would probably be good. Maybe I could go with like 16 in a cell block or something. I don't know. I'm going to give that some thought. And we're going to need to build a yard for them as well over there so they don't have to go so far. But I'll be back next time. Thanks for watching.